back in the MDL when we did see him in RRQ Senna, but what are your thoughts about the Karina? Because I felt like going for an assassin, physical assassin jungler would be better here because they've already have
Biology is my craft. Diggy is my name.
Oh man, that
Wait,
is not
what?
good. That is not good. That is
What?
definitely not good.
See, Samo will play Diggy
As a mid laner.
as a mid laner.
But actually, like, if I'm looking at it, I like it. Because the thing is, if you're looking at CC coming in from the side of RRQ, it's all going to be nullified completely. So they're going to have free reign, free roam, free everything.
And I feel like the reverse time will just be such a nuisance
Yeah.
for Karina. You
Not
have to
just-
go all in. As a Karina, you want to go all in with that Shadow Assault. And with that reverse time, it just might take the momentum away.
Not just that though, but remember, Diggy just get buffed. He got buffed. In the recent patch, he got buffed. The thing is now, you have stacks on Diggy. Oh man, every time you go, when you get taken down, you become the egg again. Every time you deal damage, you get 1% more every time you do damage on your bombs later on. So now with the addition of that stacking thingamajig, it's gonna be so important for Diggy to just get those hits on. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Royal Derby to start once more here in game number 2. Will Onic Esports be able to shut this game down and take a 2-0 clean sweep? Or perhaps will RRQ Hoshi be able to turn the tides around and force a 3rd game in the series?
That is the question here. As right now, we are now looking for the jungles. I feel like RRQ played aggressive game here, early game. 40 seconds in. And who will win the battle of the Lethos here, Mirko?
Yeah, it should be Sans right now with the Retribution, but it's going to be Violence going for the Ejector, connecting on to Clay. But no more follow-up. It is Samo here playing the Diggy as a mid laner with the new buff Diggy. What do you think? Do you think it suits him as a mid laner?
It suits him.
Because usually we see him as a roamer.
Yeah, but now with the damage, I feel like I feel like the Diggy here the purpose is just to, a momentum breaker. When you want to go engage, you want to go all in, I feel like that reverse time could be a problem for the side of RRQ Hoshi.
Yeah, definitely could be a problem here, but let's see how this plays out. Keyboy roaming everywhere, trying to get the Abyssal Arrow onto anyone. Skylar still playing this lane really well, but the Kagura is actually going to win out in these trades, going to be able to win out in most of the fights as well. Sans though going into 1v3 play, not going to commit, as that is Samo taken down already in the first minute of the game.
Wow, I feel like the purpose is now the mid lane is for Alwas to farm. So more XP, more farm here because Deacon as well as Selena does not need the wave, does not need minions, but we will see here as Aether will claim the turtle top side.
Yep, Yumi already trying to zone away the members. Aether now will be able to pick up that turtle. Boots goes in for the knockout strike onto Violence, looking for more. Knockout strike connecting once again, almost taken down Violence, but he will be able to flicker out to safety here in his lane. He is going to find it very hard to get anything done going up against an Esmeralda that is surely going to be able to bully him.
Yeah, as of right now though, minute 2. Both teams seems to slow down their tempo here. Top side though, Yummy and as well as Karina might connect here. We will see though, Boots in a 2v1 has not cleared his lane yet. But there you go, the gank top side.
Yep, Aether and Yummy. Let's see what they're able to do right now. Yummy's tanking up the turrets. Boots trying to survive right here. Doesn't have the knockout strike just yet, but he's actually going and playing it really well. Even though he gets taken down in the end, he baits a lot of time and a lot of resources up top. Onic Esports aren't able to get anything though. Maybe I'm wrong, because look at Sans. He's already maneuvering himself onto the orange buff in RRQ's jungle. Keyboy gets the Abyssal Arrow, distracting the opponents, and there you go. That's going to be a free orange buff picked up by Sans. This is what we mentioned about Sans. He's so smart at looking for these kind of plays, and Violence in the bottom side. What happened?
Oh, it was, I feel like, a gank? No, it wasn't
Yeah,
solo
it was
kill?
a gank. It was a gank. CW got the kill with Sans pressuring. So Sans didn't get an assist. Actually, he did. He did get an assist. So
2v1.
They sandwiched him. They sandwiched him. But in the mid lane, look at this. Instant time journey to get out of that unstoppable force.
Okay, so it is a quiet game here RRQ HOSHI and as well as Onic Esports. But RRQ HOSHI seems to be more proactive, finding compensation, taking the jungles from Sans. And right now, though, Sans is a level ahead from Aether.
Yep, he is a level ahead of Aether here. Sans, with this Aulus, he wants to just keep on farming, get to level 12. That is when this Aulus gets that power spike, but it is going to be the second turtle of the game spawning in towards that top side once more. RRQ opening up the map once again. Onic, though, looking for the engage. It's going to be able to connect the Abyssal Arrow onto Aether. Turtle taken away by Sans, but instant disengage from the side of Onic Esports. Don't want to overcommit here. Boots going in once more for the knockout strike. Abyssal Arrow connects onto Aether, but it's only a bait. Sans gets ejected back to the team. No follow-up just right now. CW goes over the Yin overturn. Aether's going to get taken down, and that's going to be Onic jumping back and forth. No one is going to get taken down next. It's only Aether and Samo. 1-for-1.
Yeah, 1-for-1 trade there for the jungler as well as Samo. So still in favor of Onic Esports per se, being able to take Aether down. And the thing is, one of the major things to fear is definitely Keyboy on this Selena. Being able to land a lot of Abyssal Arrows on the board, giving so much more pressure, more pickup potential for the side of Onic Esports. RRQ HOSHI, they need to be very careful. Especially now that Samut is also on the side of Onic Esports with the Diggy being able to use his abilities to actually hinder the movements coming in from RRQ HOSHI. It's a big deal, and that's insane from Onic Esports. The CC is definitely something that they need to be careful of.
So far, Sans moving to the jungle has had a positive impact here, Eterna. And the thing is, all he needs to do is keep on scaling. He doesn't really need to look for these crazy fights. He has one turtle to his name. He has been able to invade the enemy jungle and get a few jungle creeps as well. So in the bottom side, though, RRQ looking for proactive movements, but haven't been able to really secure anything so far. Onic still with the slight advantage, I would give it to them, because of Aulus that has just been scaling for free.
Oh, and we're going to see how much damage he can actually portray onto Aether here, Mirko.
Yeah, look at the damage from Sans. He doesn't even get close to Aether, but he still manages to take that much HP away from him. Now placing himself in that tri-bush in the top side. Yummy needs to be careful here because the siege potential coming in from this Aulus and Boots will be huge. Yep, that's going to be a turret instantly just melted down. Yummy goes in for falling Salmon onto the minions, but it's only a bait. Skylar follows it up with the Nibiru ready to fire, but Onic will just pull back and look for the turtle setup.
Yeah, they don't want to take the chance, especially not against Skylar. If they underestimate him even slightly... Oh, but wait a minute.
Yeah, reverse time and Abyssal Arrow will be able to connect onto Yummy, but instant Purify coming in from him as well. In the mid lane, CW able to bait away the Black Shoes, and the Abyssal Arrow connects once more onto Clay. Skylar still able to zone away the members right now. Onic looking for the in-game knockout strike, connect onto two. It's going to be the turtle taken down, and Yummy gets picked off. Time journey a little bit too late right there. Zader will be able to pick one kill up. Yin Yang overturn, trading it once more. Violence in the backside, unstoppable force, and it is just such a messy fight. A 2-for-2 in the end, but still worth it for Onic Esports. They got the turtle on top of the 2 kills.
Okay, already some movement coming in from Onic Esports. Unfortunately, though, they weren't able to get too much out of that team fight because the Skylar was just free hitting from the back lines. So no one was able to touch him per se, as we're going to take a look at the items here in the 7th minute.
Okay, Sans here, building up that Windtalker early. So again, expect movement speed and as well. That's critical. Oh, take a look at the burst damage from Clay, from CW.
Falling Charm will connect on the 3 members, but no more follow-up. Reverse time bringing Yummy back, but it's going to be the ejector and the unstoppable force. Violence, he will not be able to shut him down. Sans almost takes him down, and Violence will be able to back up, but at what cost? Onic, they pick up a turret in the bottom side. They're pushing in the mid lane as well, and it seems like it might just be all Onic by the time it hits 10 minutes.
Oh my god, CW on Skagura in the gold lane. It's proving to do wonders for them because the damage was insane. Instantly, Clay just gets burst down, not even able to pop off anything to be able to get out of that situation. And now Onic Esports is leading at a 3,000 gold lead. And what I wanted to notice was the level gap between Sans as well as Aether, guys.
2 levels behind, and again, Sans very, very efficient farming here. We will see though, how will they set this up, because Sans is already level 12, guys, on an Aulus.
Yeah, that's going to be the power spike here, Eterna.
Exactly. This is what I was afraid of. As soon as Sans hits level 12, like we see in when someone uses this Owlus, it's going to be insane. He's just going to melt. We see the damage that an Owlus can have on towards the Lord. Now imagine that on Skylar, perhaps, or even Aether as their frontliner, being able to deal an extensive amount of damage. Now RRQ HOSHI, they need to itemize quite intelligently.
Yeah, that's why we actually expected RRQ to pick up the Kufra for more CC, but at this point, who's going to be able to lock Sans down? Look at him, he's basically just free farming right now. Free hitting as well. Boy, someone to be able to connect, but look at the combos from Onic. Yummy's gonna get taken down next. He's still able to run away, but at what cost? Once more, Boost jumps in on the 3 members, looking for more. Aether trying to run away, but it's gonna be Keyboy looking for more. Clay will not be able to get away. Skylar actually saves him there in the nick of time, but the Lord has already been taken down. It's only Keyboy traded for the Lord and 2 kills onto RRQ members.
5,000 gold lead, guys. 3 members, 2 members taken down. And look at that. Look at the disrespect coming in from Sans, coming in from Boots as well. They understand the name of the game a bit better. And this is when we start to see experience speak for itself. They're able to take the buffs away from RRQ HOSHI as well. And like Mirko mentioned, who's able actually to, you know, shut down Sans at this point?
I don't think anyone can. Look at the player gold. 8.6k presented to you by Livin by Mandiri. That's insane. Like, the only member in RRQ that comes close is Skylar. And even him, he's a gold laner. He has less gold than Boots.
Than XP laner. That is such a huge gap here. And again, Onic Esports, Sans is just having fun now. Coming back to the role he was. He was just recalling everywhere now. Now, with the Lord, though, they might take 2 base starts here, so we will see.
Let's see what they're able to do here with the Lord. They're looking for the siege right now. Sans is just racing around everywhere. Yine overturn, not yet popped just yet. Onic Esports still waiting for the siege to happen. They don't want to really overcommit here. They have the game, 7.4k gold lead. What they need to do is just use the gold lead, use the pressure that they already have, and keep on building on it up until the game ends. Because this time around, RRQ don't have as good of a high ground defense as the first game.
My god, look at the damage dealt by CW. That's insane. On that Kugura Goni.
Yeah, splendid. Take a look. CW 4 members from the side of Onic Esports dealt the most damage. Now though, Sans looks for an engage.
No respect whatsoever. That was Sans all alone. A missile arrow connects, and that's gonna be CW going for the yin yang overturn. What was that? CW! Oh my god! What was that combo?
It was a nasty combo, rather disgusting.
The umbrella was on him. He flickered forward to do the damage. just use the umbrella. Violence now go for the Oslo Force, making the desperate plays onto Onic. But look at the time journey, perfectly timed once again from Samo. Will not be able to give Onic any problems whatsoever. RRQ are in a pickle. Sans in a 1v1 against Aether will be taken down finally by Skylar, but look at this. They might be going for the triple kill. A triple kill for Skylar. Will this be a mistake already for Onic? 15 seconds on the clock for the Enhanced Lord to spawn. They've just thrown their lead, an 8,000 gold lead now down to only a 3k.
Yeah, Onic Esports, they were looking a little too overconfident, to be honest. And now RRQ HOSHI actually has the upper hand. They're able to take another objective on the board in that turret, in that mid side, and now they are rotating and putting their focus on towards this next Lord. So, my god, RRQ HOSHI, they are a force to be reckoned with. I mean, with Skylar still in the midst of it all, doing a paramount amount of damage, Onic, they still need to be very careful, and they still need to respect the damage coming in from Skylar, as well as Clay, perhaps.
Overextending as well as overcommitting there. I feel like Sans and CW played in the jungles too long, and RRQ immediately with the punish. Now though, with the momentum, they managed to win the team fight and get the Lord. Now, look at the gold lead. It's shifting towards RRQ Onic Esports. How will they play this out? Sure, they have still map control, but if they are not careful for the next couple of minutes, it might be RRQ taking the control.
Onic Esports really needs to, you know, capitalize on their pickoff potential. I think that's going to be a bit more easier instead of taking it into a team fight, 5v5 per se, because just because of Skylar, to be honest, the AoE damage coming in from Skylar as well as Clay is going to be difficult for Onic Esports to stave off, especially that CW has that amount of damage, but because the range, because of the range difference, CW needs proper positioning as well when it comes to team fights.
This is insane. 8,000 gold lead was where they were at, Gani, and now it's dead even already. Only a 1,000 gold lead, that's nothing. That's nothing in the 13 minute here. RRQ. Oh man, that was such a throw by Onic though. Why did they fight when there was only 12 seconds left for that enhanced lord? They're getting a little bit too greedy.
Yeah.
And maybe a little bit too comfortable here. Maybe overconfident.
Yeah, I feel like that is the key. Now, though, they really need to be aware of this Clay. Ice Queen 1, Enchanted Talisman, and Genius 1. So the wave clear is very strong here for this Lilia. And as well as, of course, burst damage. So Boots and as well as Sans, when engaging, needs to be careful of this Lilia.
Sans needs to be careful for his time. Connects on the 2, and that's going to be the 2-man. But the knockout strike will be able to connect. Sans is free hitting. Winner's Truncheon has been popped by Sans, and he's able to buy so much time for his team to come back and follow it through. It's going to be Butts taken down, though, by Clay.
What?
It's Abyssal Arrow connecting Aether now. Looking for the play with the conceal. He doesn't come in onto Keyboy, and it's only a 1-for-0 here for the side of RRQ. Boots, though, how did he get caught against Clay?
Boots ran out to the bottom, and I feel like Aether managed to take the kill, and there you go. 1-0, and RRQ Hoshi now with a man up, 30 seconds to the next Lord. They might be able to reclaim their control. Take a look, only one turret behind of Onic Esports.
Yeah, I don't know. Scattered performance there from both teams. Actually, it's interesting to see who will actually have what it takes to take this next Lord, because with the way that Onic Esports has been playing, they're leaving a lot of loopholes open for RRQ Hoshi to punish them through. So if RRQ Hoshi can actually stay consistent with the way they've been playing, also noticing that Clay has actually already taken the Divine Glaive as well, we can also expect a huge amount of damage for him, as we are going to take a look at the fun fact here by Grab. So,
6 games Skylar has played here in MPL Season 9, and all 6 games has been Beatrix still. So this man is loyal, man. That's all I have to say. He's so loyal.
Yeah.
Beatrix 6 games in a row, but yeah.
Faithful, man.
He's faithful. RRQ though, they're gonna get the Lord uncontested. What is this? Onic Esports, what are they doing? They're not contesting for these objectives. And Sans gonna get caught. That's gonna be the immortality pop. Look at the lifesteal. Sans is free hitting. What the heck? He buys so much time, and that's a 1-for-1. Sans was this low, and he was still able to sustain just by tapping. What the heck? Did you see that?
Yeah, of course.
What the
It
heck?
was a crazy play from Sans, but it is a fair trade. But then again, RRQ, that's the Lord. And now though, with this offense, Onic Esports, looking at the composition, they seem to have an okay high ground. But is it enough to defend from, of course, Lilia and as well as Skylar?
why did they let that go? I wonder why they let that Lord go.
Wow, I don't know. Why did they? Gone,
Yeah.
you got an explanation?
I feel like Onic Esports, they managed to find Onic Esports. Onic Esports was caught off guard there. And there you go. Now they are on the defense with the siege. What will RRQ go for?
Falling Star Moon onto Boots. The Enhanced Lord has been cleared out. Abyssal Arrow connecting onto Violence, but nothing much more. Onic Esports still able to defend, with Skylar going for the snipes, not able to connect onto anybody. But I think Skylar has been the core in this team, the real core. The guy, he's the backbone of RRQ. RRQ 2.0. This guy is so darn good at the Beatrix, man. He's actually insane here. Falling Star Moon connecting onto the backside, just zoning them away as Skylar chips on that turret, but they will be forced to back up. Boots jumping in once again, but no damage onto Yummy. 2-2 tanky, and my goodness gracious, Skylar almost one-shots Keyboy.
Sorry. Wow, what? That damage is insane. Wow. RRQ Hoshi, they are scary right now, especially now that they're looking for a siege here, Miracle.
Yeah, Falling Star Moon connecting once again. It's going to be CW jumping with the Yin overturn, not able to connect onto anybody. Flicker's out forward, and that is RRQ winning in on the team fights. He is going to be able to get the inhibitor turret, but no, it's literally 1 HP. Styler is going to be able to snipe down the members, but man, what a game. 18 minutes in, we're still in it. This is crazy. I thought this game would be fast because of how dominant Onic were in the early stage, but now take a look at the items 18 minutes in, and here we go.
Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4 Athenas, even 5, all 5 members from side of RRQ respecting CW here, and as well as Keyboy and Samot. But 5 Athenas, even Aether, of course Aether, but even Lilia built that Athena. So I really respect the magic power, but take a look at Sanseers already. With that winner, Truncheon might look for an outplay.
Very good read, Sans. He went for the top side to clear, but instantly he read the map. He noticed that there were no members available, no members seen, instantly backs up.
Yeah, that's exactly going to be important, especially because getting picked off right before the Lord is something a little too expensive. Like, you don't want to make mistakes just like that, because Onic Esports, they were heavily leading in the early towards the mid game, and now in the late game, just because of one blunder, one mistake, one team fight, RRQ HOSHI are actually now leading with a 2,000 gold lead. And oh my god, the damage on Sans here, Mirko.
Unstoppable force going to be popped 2 cards. Keyboy now Sans looking for re-engage all the way, but RRQ still managing to kite back against Onic Esports. In the box side though, it's gonna be Yummy jumping onto CW. He might be the one caught here with a flame shot connecting. That is a 1 for 0. Yummy, way too aggressive. RRQ were already in the midst of it all. Why were you there? That is a kill that might just be, you know, fatal here in minute number 20.
Yeah, with one member down from the side of RRQ HOSHI on Esports, they want more. They want to take this next objective, or even just use it to bait out the members for another pickoff.
Yeah, there you go. Sans dealing so much damage. Clay popping in the black shoes, but it's getting Violence's immortality pop. They're looking for the kill, and there you go. With no frontline, Skylar, he needs to be careful. It's Sans and Boots waiting in the midst of it all. Skylar cannot get away. RRQ, one mistake, and it keeps on chaining. 1 from Yummy to Violence to now Skylar. Aether gets picked up next. Only 1 member left remaining. Clay, will he be able to make the difference with Yummy, who will be respawning as well?
1 man left standing here, but now accompanied by Yummy, who was already taken out earlier on. Will they be able to stave off the pressure? Because look at this, Mirko.
Yummy once again, he overextends and the flame shot almost takes him down. Onic looking for the end right now. Clay doesn't have the black shoes. He will be forced to pop it away. He's kiting 4 members, but in the end, what will it do? Nothing. He gets taken down, and Onic gets the 2-0 in the Royal Derby here in MPL ID Season 9.
Finally destroying the win streak that RRQ HOSHI has built since last week. It is going to be Onic to be the one to do that. And wow, what a game, what a spectacular show from Onic as well as RRQ HOSHI. I mean, this is the second team for RRQ, and they were already able to do so much onto the defending champions of MPL ID.
Again, I believe, yeah. Against the defending champion Season 8, the second tier team was a little, almost was too much for side of Onic Esports. Onic Esports, a tough job to secure this